Hi, I'm Keira Sorrells. My pronouns are she, her, and I am the executive director of the Nicu Parent Network. And I am so excited to have this time to talk with you, Alice. Can you start by telling me a little bit about what your exact role is at Pinterest?
Hey, Keira. My role at Pinterest as the global benefits leader, one of the things that we look after are how we support our parents and our employees in different phases of their life. We really feel that people do their best work when they feel seen and supported in a work environment that's inclusive and inspiring. We strive to provide holistic benefits that allow employees to be their whole self and supporting their journey to parenthood. And like you said earlier, that is not always around like cuddles and snuggles. There's a lot of different situations, and how we think about benefits is that we really want to support employees. Whether they're trying to conceive or they had a baby and the baby has some health issues, we really want to be able to support them throughout the whole journey.
That's what I really loved. And this is, I'd love for you to kind of go over, um, kind of give us a high level of what all of these new benefits are or enhanced benefits from what you had previously. But that really was one of the things that stuck out to me most was that it wasn't just maternity leave or paternity leave.
Right. And some of those benefits are, we wanted to support and really normalize some of these, difficult and heart-wrenching life events, if you will. It's incredibly hard and private to individuals when they experience something like that. A lot of times, the first person that they go to may not necessarily be someone in HR or on the benefits team. It could be their manager. And it's difficult to bring up conversations like that. Hey, like I need a few days off because I just lost the baby that I was carrying. So we really, as part of this, trying to normalize some of those difficult conversations to make it okay to share that and be given the permission to have the time off. Specifically for NICU, I mean, we heard from, some of our employees that unfortunately have experienced this, with their newborn being NICU for a period of time. And, something that's in the back of their mind is, well, all the time that I'm not with my baby, bonding with them while they're in the NICU, that is being taken away from my parental leave that I could be, spending the time at home, cuddling with my newborn. So that is definitely not an intention that we wanted. We provide really generous parental leave time off for our employees. And of course, we want all our employees to take all the time that's available to them. So that was one of the decisions we went into, kind of separating out the family care NICU time off from the bonding parental leave. So in a NICU situation, an employee could spend the time to be with their family, caring for their newborn in the NICU for 4, 8, 12 weeks, whatever time they need, plus the parental leave that they would get on top of that.
Can you tell me specifically what is the NICU leave policy? If you could kind of go through actually each of those, if you wouldn't mind the fertility treatments, adoption, all of those different segments that you have in your leave.
Sure, I'd be happy to. So for adoption, we provide $10,000 of reimbursement to employees who wish to adopt. We provide $20,000 to support with the financial costs related to surrogacy. For fertility, we cover 2 rounds of IVF or egg freezing for our employees. Pregnancy loss is 4 weeks time off, full pay to grieve for the loss. For family care leave, specifically with NICU, is 12 weeks of full pay. And lastly, our parental leave for bonding is 20 weeks full pay.
I did want to ask you as far as loss, because I know a lot of when you were talking about reproductive health, there's so much focus on the mother, but our fathers or partners who are the Pinterest employee, do they have access to this as well? I mean, I'm assuming the answer is yes, but are there any differences or?
No, there's no differences. So for the non-birthing parent, we also provide 20 weeks of full pay. And for both non-birthing parent and the birthing parent, we also provide 4 weeks of gradual return. So employees can, after they have completed their parental leave, can come back to work on a part-time basis.
So our vision at the NICU Parent Network is for all NICU families to be integral to their baby's care. And that starts, day one in the NICU, being able to be there and be present and to be a part of that baby's care team, and being able to keep parents and babies together during a hospital stay. It absolutely affects outcomes for these families. And so I know that this policy is going to have a powerful impact on the lives of everybody that works at Pinterest and finds themselves with a medically fragile baby. So I just want to thank you so much and really applaud your leadership in this space. And I certainly hope that other companies will follow suit and and really take a look at our corner of the hospital that a lot of people don't know even exists until you find yourself there. So thank you so much, Alice.
Keira, yeah, that is our hope as well, that more companies will examine and take a look at how they can support women or birthing parents and parents really of all sort, and and how they found themselves to become parents in the workplace, and looking at it holistically, including in their benefits programs.